was it like watching Andrew do what he did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, he came out, filled up the zone. I remember it was like 6th inning. I was like, I know Lindsey's probably, his pitch count's up or something. I look up there, he's like at 55, 60. I was like, go the whole game. And then in the 8th inning, I thought the same thing. He was at like 90 pitches. But I think that just shows how good of a job he was doing staying in the zone and commanding all his pitches.
Cal probably has the best angle, but behind Cal, you probably have the second best angle in the whole stadium. How much fun was it to watch him from out there in center field?
Yeah, it's awesome. I love standing out there, kind of seeing where Cal's setting up helps me, move around positions, getting a better position. But no, watching Lindsey command all his stuff tonight, it was unreal. It's fun to watch and definitely fun to play behind.
He talked about his two-seam and his cutter mix really benefiting him tonight. Could you tell from the outfield kind of what his two-seamer and cutter was able to do?
Yeah, I mean, I could have told you that in the fall when I faced him. His two-seam, it's a double two-seam and a double cutter. It's something that if they're both on, I mean, good luck hitting that.
How satisfying was it, the success you had to play, kind of spraying it all over the field in some big clutch moments?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, a little bit of a rough weekend last weekend, kind of rolling into some double plays, stuff like that, uncompetitive at bats, but kind of just keep progressing and pushing those at bats behind me and treat every at bat as its own. And my big thing tonight was just kind of having an understanding of what the pitcher's trying to do to me, how he's trying to get me out, and hunting pitches based on that.
How special was what Dylan was able to do tonight? I mean, the first pitch of the game that Lindsey throws finds him in the corner, and then obviously able to give y'all a little bit of a cushion with that homer he hit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think he's obviously he's a good outfielder. He's good out there. So when Dickey's down, he's a good replacement for sure. But no, at the plate, I mean, we knew Dylan. He's an unreal hitter. He puts up competitive at bats, and he showed his power and how he can leave the yard and extra base hit. So I mean, him driving in runs like that is huge for us.
I think the outfielders as a whole reached base 11 times. With all the competition and kind of switching of the lineups over the course of the season, how satisfying was it to be a part of that?
No, I mean, I didn't even know that stat, but I mean, it's a pretty cool stat, 11 times you said, that's a lot of base runners, but no, it's pretty cool. It's glad for the guy in right field, Christian Scott, putting competitive at bats, and obviously happy for Dylan for the night he had.
And kind of going off of that, I mean, you do it without Dickey, who has the best number statistically. What did it say about the outfield depth that a guy like that's not in the lineup and you kind of going without missing a beat?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Dickey is a key piece of this lineup that we're going to need eventually, but I think it shows you how deep of a team we are. We can plug guys in if you need to, and they'll be able to put good at bats together and play a solid outfield like he did tonight.
There's a similar feeling to the Georgia series, win that first one in game one. What needs to happen to make sure that you end up with a series win this weekend?
Yeah, same thing as tonight. Doe's going to give us another good competitive outing like he always does, and then offensively we just, competitive at bats, get base runners on, and drive them in.